If you look around in your life, you can notice that people have changed. If you understand energy, vibration, and frequency, you might also notice that the change is actually coming from yourself, because every person that we encounter, we see in our reality is another side of our consciousness. However, there's a layer of a collected consciousness in our reality. I want to share with you and bring some attention awareness into the people that we are experiencing in our life, and people have changed. In 2020, when we had the lockdown, that was the starting of the shift, the starting of shifting our reality, our timelines, and at the same time, people also shift energetically. Due to the lockdown, our mental, spiritual, emotional also have changed, and I believe that's the main reason behind why today, 2026, people are different and people have changed. People have shifted collectively. If you compare to before 2020, everyone was still very interact. People were talking to each other. People were having conversation, even though that was the time that's kind of starting the divide, right? Due to the politics. However, people still talking to each other, still having conversation. People still has the courtesy of other people existent, right? There's few things that I notice today is when we see people on the street, in the shop, they seems to be more edgy, more angry, more unhappy. I remember back in the days, 10, 15 years, even 20 years ago, people were happier. And when you see people, you greet, right? Hello, how are you? Good morning, right? All those greetings to the people you came across. That's normal. In today's reality, that's not happening. Especially many people are on their phone. When you walk by, then they're on their phone. They don't even notice you're there. So there's no greeting involved. When we see people in the restaurants, just yesterday I was in a restaurant having lunch with my friend, and the next table was family, mom, dad, and a daughter. I wasn't paying attention much, but when we were done and I turned my head, I saw that table, and then they were all on their phone, all three of them, and they're eating, but then they are on their phone, no conversation, their head was down. Honestly, that is kind of sad and disruptive, and people are just gluing onto their phone. There's no conversation, no connection, right? In traffic. Okay, I'm in Southern California. If you're in Southern California, you know the traffic is very bad. It's worse. On top of that, how people are so edgy right now and angry and impatient on the street, it's even worse. People are honking, and every time when we are stopping and the light was just turned, it's less than a second. The car behind you wants to go already, and they start honking. I don't see that, or I don't even experience that just 10 years ago, right? People are getting very impatient. They just want to go. But if you ask them why they're rushing, sometimes they don't even know. And I understand sometimes we gotta do things, we gotta get there per se, or we have some sort of emergency, or in the morning have a bad experience with your family, whatever, in the kitchen, on the breakfast. I totally understand, but overall, it was because our phone has generated and made us has a very short attention, and we just want everything so fast, instantly. That causes our brain, our attitude, our behavior is aligned to that. That's why everyone seems so rushing, so impatient. Another big area in our life is dating. I already give up on dating, honestly, because I did try those apps and whatnot, but then the app just make me drain more energy and made me feel more lonely, actually, because those apps, people are just swiping for dopamine. not really want to connect with people. People just swipe, swipe, swipe. Most of the guys, when they see a profile, they not even wanting to learn about you through what you put on your bio. They just saw your picture and then they determine to swipe left or right. Okay, that is causing the meaningless connection, right? People just want to hook up. People are not really want to learn about you, understand you as a person. That being said, the dating world is dead. Okay, people don't wanting to meet somebody to understand them. It become a hookup, become a dopamine, become something like instant noodle, fast food kind of attitude, right? That's another part that I notice that people have changed. So all the above, I experienced them, and people are just not as concerned for other people in the in-person encounter and also the online space. Talking about online space, I built a friend list, a large friend list, okay, the last 15 years. Honestly, I was really enjoy it and I was really into it in the very beginning because I used to not feeling good enough. I used to not have much self-worth, self-esteem, and self-love. So when that happened, I started have a lot of friends online. I was feeling very happy, exciting at first. Then I started feeling overwhelming. And then now, the last 5, 6 years, I started feeling that those friends, those people online, on social media, on Facebook are not real, are fake. Okay? The number of accounts on your friends, like thousands and thousands of people. Nobody understand you. Nobody really know you. They just know you as the profile. They don't know you. So this experience a trigger to just last week because as we know, Fauci, the person pushing the vaccine during COVID, I've shared and reposted a post from another person about that. And some of my friends, supposedly on Facebook, made a comment. Okay, the first comment that I got was, oh, don't you have better things to do? Don't you want to post something to help your community? Don't you want to post something more per se healthy instead of conspiracy theories? When I read that, I'm like, okay, sure. But then at the same time, I feel, who are you to come into my profile to make that kind of comment, to tell me what to do and who to be at the same time? So I immediately delete that person. I know I got triggered, and which is not very often these days because I'm practicing peace, ground myself, right? However, I'm very sensitive on this topic because many of my friends, close friends, passed this past 6 years, and including my mom passed. Nevertheless, the reason it's from COVID vaccine per se, but a lot of people, a lot of those friends who passed, they were very healthy. Nothing wrong with their health before COVID. So I believe the reason is due to the vaccines. So back to that reshare post. Due to what I just said, so I'm very sensitive and very passionate about sharing what's the truth in my perspective. When I share something on my profile, I don't expect anybody to like it or whatever. I am just sharing a message. Just like when I share message or my experience, my stories on here, the same way as sharing a post on Facebook. So that post got more comments. And of course, some people are very respectful. I can sense they are okay to agree to disagree, right? So I'm okay with that as well. As long as we are on the topic, we're not personally attack somebody. That's the key point, right? But however, people are changed. People are edgy. People are not concerning about others. All they know is themselves. It's a selfishness society right now. This type of selfish is not the same kind that we have, self-love, self-worth. It's more of, hey, if you don't follow my way, if you're not following what I said, follow my way, then you're no good. Then you're nobody. Or shame on you. That's crazy. Because all these friends, supposedly friends on Facebook, originally was like, hey, to be authentic, to be accepted, supported, support each other, no judgments. It's a disappointment. People change. The entire friend group on my Facebook is opposite of what I just said. And another person that also came on that post and left more comments. And this person starting to attach to politics. Mention about Trump, about policies, and blame on me because I am anti-vaccination. First of all, that has nothing to do with politics. That has nothing to do with community. Okay? It's just simply health. Simply, I don't agree with vaccine. That's it. Okay? But people want to attach to their politic perspective. That's the reason why a simple post just sharing about Fauci, how he was lying, how he was advising, and now he's plead the fifth. And that don't make sense, right? If you're giving advice confidently, even 6 years later, you should be still feel confident that you're supposed to be expert health advice, not just plead the fifth. No need for pardon, correct? But people don't see it that way. It's because they are blind to the matrix. A spiritual awakening person is not better than anybody else or special than anybody else because every single person has this ability. Everyone has this intuition. The difference is, are they aware? Are they consciously able to go to different levels? Or they are just staying the base level that you live your life, all your life in a system, in a matrix. Go to work, consume, sleep, watch TV, and become the tool of the matrix. Become the defender of the matrix. That is the difference. And people have changed. And it's really, first of all, disappointed me. And also made me concerned. Because as a collective, we are all connected. Right? If someone is doing things like that or have no concern of others, post something like this, talk this way, and has no patience, no respect of others, your action, it's not just for you. It ripples out like a vibration energy field. And send out a frequency. When we are all connected, what you do, what you say, it will entangle, affect other people in this reality. If someone is not particularly, what I mentioned, spiritual awakening, or have more awareness, more consciousness in the present moment, they will fall into that trap. They will fall into the negativity. They will fall into the division, separation, and become what everything I just said in this video earlier. Edgy, angry, impatience, disrespectful, selfishness. So the reason I make this video, not to be negative, but just to bring awareness and be the opposite of what I just said. I am not better than anyone else, as I just said earlier. I got triggered. I responded. I shouldn't, but I did. And the reason being is, yes, I was a little emotional, yes. But at the same time, I want to make it right. I want to fix it. I shouldn't do that, but I did. So I want to share additional perspective on this video. This past 12 months or so, I really decided to really just more selective with who I hang out with. This is, yes, by choice, okay? I'm not saying anybody is wrong or bad people, but if I don't feel we are on the same vibe or going towards the same, have the same purpose in life, in this reality, then I will have to let you go because I have to protect my energy. However, take it back. I do understand everybody have their own purpose and have their own journey, okay? I'm not saying your purpose or journey is less than mine particularly, but I'm talking about those people who are not even aware of their purpose or journey. And they're living inside the matrix, inside the division, inside the hatred, inside the impatient, angry, and all that. Okay, that's the other people that I don't want to encounter because I want to protect my energy so I can shift, I can be in the higher planes and be able to help who wants to be helped. Okay, I'm not here to convert anyone. I am just sending out this message, and if you can resonate, please leave some comment down below and I will read every single one of them and respond. If you resonate with this video, you feel you can notice people have changed, then please subscribe to this channel. I made a lot of video about people these days. So if you haven't seen this video, click here. And once again, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Thank you for watching this video and I'll see you in the next one.